Happy Monday, my Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Glazed. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we arrived here in Northcoast Town, where it's a little bit cold. Just a little bit chilly if you don't have a jacket. In today's episode, we're gonna go ahead and take care of a couple things, though, with the first one being talking to the Name Raider. Now, if you guys remember, I asked you guys for nicknames for the Eevee, and I have gone ahead and picked one out, and I think this is a very, very good name. So we're gonna go ahead and rename our Eevee, actually give it a nickname for the first time, so that we can officially bring it into our team. So with that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call our Eevee Kuza. So welcome Kuza the Eevee to our team, and there we have it, guys, Kuza. I really like that name, so thank you guys for those suggestions. Now, I haven't trained up our Pokemon too much. Everybody's pretty much at the same level, so going into this gym, I think we'll be pretty good. Let's go ahead and enter inside of Northcoast Town's gym, take on its leader, Irene, the elegant figure skater. Now, I'm excited for this gym. It's gonna be an ice-type gym, and I am really excited for this one. Once again, make sure you guys give this video a like. It's much appreciated. We're gonna have a lot of battles to take care of today, so let's see what level these guys are gonna have. Let's see what level Pokemon they're gonna be. You know, one of the pros is that Lanky is actually really high level now, because we've been using Lanky so much in the previous gym, in the route, so I think this will be one of the easier gyms for us. I'm thinking the next one will be a little bit more challenging, you know, but if we could go ahead and give Lanky more XP, I'm okay with that. You know, the more XP, the better. I know that I asked you guys about what your favorite Pokemon movie was, and I got a lot of different responses. You know, it's awesome that not only the different generations of games are what's different between us, but it's also the movies we grew up with. And I feel like everybody has a different movie that, you know, is close to their heart. As I said to you guys, mine is Mewtwo Strikes Back. When I first saw that movie, it really blew me away. I was like in love with Pokemon. I couldn't believe it. I was tearing up whenever I saw, Pikachu running up to Ash. And it was one of those movies that I feel like really impacted me. And it's awesome to see that Pokemon movies are still affecting, getting those types of emotions out of people to this day. It's really great. I've actually missed out on a lot of Pokemon movies, so I have to catch up on them. I don't even remember the last one I've seen. I know I'm definitely a couple movies behind, so I have to go ahead and watch them. And that's not even counting all of like the Pokemon, like the little Pokemon ones where like Pikachu and his little friends run around. I haven't seen any of those, so I definitely got to catch up on some of those. I'm gonna have to just take a day to just sit back and like marathon the Pokemon movies. I think that would be a lot of fun. I feel like movie marathons are the bomb. My favorite ones are, the Harry Potter marathons. I can sit there and just knock out those movies, and I might have to do that with Pokemon as well. I think that would be a lot of fun. I bet it'd be like a big nostalgia trip, going through the different Pokemon movies from the beginning all the way up to what we have now. It'd be pretty crazy to think about, but it's also, a lot of fun. With that though, an ice path opened up, so let's see what we have to do here. Now, hopefully I can figure this out. I'm usually pretty good about ice puzzles, or at least I like to tell myself that. I like to tell myself that I'm good at them, and then 10 minutes later is when I'm actually figuring it out. Now, let's see. There's a little pad up here, and that stops us from moving. Yep, this definitely looks correct, and there we have it. Another ice path opened up, so I'm definitely doing something right around here. Now, we just need to make our way to that other pad so we can continue going deeper and deeper into this gym. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and figure this out. I've got this in the bag, so don't worry about it. We got this, guys. Also, I want to thank you guys for your tips. They have been amazing. I am trying to take care of everything that you guys have been suggesting to me. I know that we can go skiing here. I know that, there's a Glaceon here in this town if you guys would like to find it. It's located in one of the houses. You can just talk to somebody and they'll give you a Glaceon if that's the Pokemon you want to add to your team. Now, I already have Kuza, so there's not really a point of adding another evolution to our team. But regardless of that, I really like evolutions. I've been thinking a lot about evolutions, now that we have our Eevee here. And, I was thinking a lot of what are we going to evolve our Eevee into? I think I do have in mind what we're going to evolve this Eevee into, so I'm excited for that. But it also got me thinking a lot about evolutions and how cool they are. I can't wait till they come out with like a dragon evolution. Who knows, maybe in Pokemon Sun and Moon, they'll actually come out with a dragon Eevee. That would be so awesome to see. But you know what? I'd still have to say that my favorite evolution is Vaporeon. Now, I think it's just because when I used a Vaporeon, it was just a really special time in my life, and it just brings back a lot of nostalgia. And I also think Vaporeon is an absolute monster, an absolute beast. So I really like that Pokemon. Plus, it looks really cool. Who wouldn't want to have a Vaporeon around? I think it's awesome. I really do enjoy all of the Eevee evolutions, and I think they're always a blast to see. I can't wait, you know, to see the future of the evolutions. It's going to be awesome. Now, these Pokemon are only level 30, so we've actually been doing quite a bit of damage to these guys, and I'm actually really pumped to get to the gym leader. You know what? Maybe this will be the gym when I can finally go for, like, the Calm Mind and see if I can sweep the team. I'm going to try to do that this time. I think that would be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and take down the Swinub, though. You know, it's kind of unfair that we have such a strong Infernape going up against these little level 30 ice types, because we are going to be able to one-hit KO everything at this point. I mean, we're so strong. There's no doubt in my mind that we'll be able to take down, like, anything that comes at us. And you guys can see that there's someone up ahead, so it looks like we are not the only challenger in this gym, and I'm actually excited about that. I'm excited to see what the heck Percy is doing here. But let's go ahead and take down this Delibird. You know, I've been talking about how hot it's been here, but one of the things that's really nice when you live in hot weather, I gotta tell you guys, was last night, I was just laying in bed, you know, relaxing, watching some TV, you know, doing the usual, and then I was just burning up, and then it starts raining. And I gotta tell you guys, you know, it starts raining and you're like, wow, this is really, really nice. So, you know, sometimes even though it's really hot out, when it rains, it just feels so cool and so relaxing. And you're just like, you know what, all that heat definitely made it worth it. Definitely made it worth it. I gotta say, I do miss the cold though. Something about the cold, you know, if I had to put myself as a Pokemon type, you know, it's kind of weird that I do mesh a lot with fire types, but in a way I kind of mesh with ice types too, because I love the cold. I really, really do. All right, it looks like Percy's up ahead though. You won fairly, so I award you the Icicle badge. So Percy obtained the Icicle badge. Thank you for your battle. Rodri, fancy meeting you here. You're gonna challenge Irene next? This gym was easy for me. I just torched him with Kulava. Sure did. He was quick as a fern on hot coals. How about we have a battle to show you what I mean? All right, guys, here we go. Rodri versus Percy, and it looks like we're gonna be taking on Percy before battling Irene. So this is a little bit troublesome, but as I said, we're very strong going into this battle, so we're not gonna have too much to worry about. Let's go for the Flame Wheel. We should pretty much one-hit KO the Gardevoir, and then, oh wait, what the fudge, really? Okay, I thought we were gonna do it. I thought, you know, having 9 levels up on this Pokemon would allow us for a swift KO, but I guess not. You know, you can't underestimate your opponents that much. All right, guys, with that, though, the Gardevoir has gone down. We're actually doing good. Lanky's already level 42. Whoops, I guess Lanky just happens to be super leveled up. I'm going to go ahead and bring out Cheeky, though. I've been giving Cheeky a lot of XP, but I feel like I haven't used Cheeky that much, so let's go ahead and throw it in there. It's so awesome to see Cheeky, like, evolve now. You know, going from a little Pokemon that was, like, helping us out at the beginning of an adventure to a Pokemon that fully, you know, is grown. I think that's always great to see. I love when you see the growth of your Pokemon, how much they've actually changed throughout an adventure. You know, that's the cool part about Pokemon. That although your Pokemon are growing, you know, and evolving and doing all these things, you are too, because you're learning about certain regions, you're learning about the lore of the region and, you know, the history behind it, and you're meeting the people. So it's kind of cool because there's a parallel to it that as your Pokemon level up, so do you as a person. You know, a little bit deep there, but I think it's kind of cool. You know, there's a lot of parts to Pokemon that I think we don't even, like, you know, really look into, but they're there, you know, you just got to look at them. You're still a great trainer, even if you only have 4 badges. I bet you don't even have the HM for Surf yet, but I'm a good guy. I'll share mine with you. With that, guys, we obtained HM03 Surf, so very nice. I'm actually super excited for that because we can teach it to Gilligan, and now we won't have to just, you know, stick with Water Pulse. Now, I feel like we're pretty much ready to take on Irene. Now, let's see. Who should I put up in front? Maybe I should put up Cheeky in front? I think I could put up Cheeky in front. I think that would be pretty good, but you know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and put our Infernape up in front because, as I said, I want to go for the Calm Mind trick and just see if it works. Challengers back to back, strange indeed. Anyway, my name's Irene. I want to be a famous figure skater. Can you battle as graceful as I? Here we go, Rodri versus Irene, Northcoast Town's gym leader, the ice type trainer. Now, she has 4 Pokemon ready to go. Let's go ahead and take her on then, guys. She's going to open up with a Snow Run. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Calm Mind, as I said. I just want to see if I can sweep this gym. I really, really want to see this, and I think it'll be a lot of fun if we can do it. I think, you know, maybe 1 or 2 Calm Minds should pretty much set us up to go. Except they set the hail on us. At least, you know, the ice-type moves aren't going to do a whole lot. And, you know, if somehow, miraculously, Lanky gets KO'd, we have 5 other Pokemon ready to step up to the plate and, you know, knock out these ice-types. I feel like ice-types are always a little bit, you know, annoying. But you know what? The good thing is we have a strong Fire-type for once. So, you know, ice-types aren't going to be our weakness. I feel like ice-types are always my weakness going into teams and, you know, building teams. I feel like ice-types always have an advantage on my team, but for once we have a really strong fire type and I'm totally cool with that. You know, if you get a fire type, go ahead and use your fire type. That's what it's all about. They're super strong for a reason. All right, the Frostlass is coming out. Okay, that's not bad at all. That's not bad. I'm feeling pretty good about this one though. I think we're gonna one-hit KO this Pokemon, and if we do, I'll be pretty happy about that. I'll definitely be happy about that. Let's go for the Flame Wheel, Lanky. All right, let's see. Come on, Lanky. Put on some magic, and there we have it. This is one of the easier gyms right now. Also, I know that we still have a couple Pokemon that we need to go ahead and evolve, guys. So that's something that I'll be taking care of. I know that Cranky needs to be evolved. I know that Kuza needs to be evolved. Daenerys needs to be evolved. So we still have a little bit to do. Also, I've heard that there is Mega Evolutions in this game. So I kind of want to figure that out. If you guys know anything about that, let me know. Because if there really are Mega Evolutions and any of our Pokemon can actually Mega Evolve, that would be really, really cool. Or we could even pick up a Pokemon that Mega Evolves so we could use it later on, you know, in the Elite Four, or maybe against the champion. That would be really sick if we could do that. I'm gonna go for another Flame Wheel though. That should take down the Glaceon. Yeah, without a doubt, the Glaceon's gonna go ahead and go down. Imagine if there was like a Mega Infernape. That would look sick. A Mega Infernape. That would look amazing. I can't even imagine how cool that would look. I would be in awe. I think Infernape is already such a fantastic Pokemon that even if it had a Mega Evolution, it would be just even cooler. Okay, the Weavile actually stood up to us, and it's gonna go for the Ice Punch. I don't think that'll do much to us. Mother fudger. Okay, so with that, we're frozen solid, but one of the pros of that is we can go for the Flame Wheel, and that'll actually, you guys are about to see a little magic trick here. We're gonna go ahead and go for the Flame Wheel, and guess what? The Flame Wheel defrosts us. So with that, guys, let's see if we can one-shot this Weavile this time, and we hit a crit. All right, very nice. So with that, super effective. The Weavile went down, and there we go. Lanky landed a sweep. Very easy, very clean. We defeated Leader Irene.
I fought with all the grace I had, but still lost. You were most deserving of the Icicle badge.
We got 1,400 for winning, and there we have it, guys. We obtained the Icicle badge. That is the 5th out of 8 badges here in the Donut region. 3 more to go, and it looks like we can also use the move Surf outside of battles now. And we obtained TM13. Quite a bit going on here, actually. So with that, guys, we obtained Ice Beam. That is awesome.
Use it with an electric move for perfect coverage. Until we meet again, stay strong and never give up. You have to make sure you put 110% into what you want to do. If you don't try hard enough, then you won't succeed. I didn't get this far into ice skating by half-aing it.
All right, guys. Well, it looks like Irene's got a mouth on her. With that, though, guys, we have gone ahead and obtained our 5th badge. I know, you know, badges are coming up and down, flying through here. We finally have 5 badges. Now, I feel very good about that. As I told you guys, though, I want to evolve Cranky, so one of you guys' suggestions was actually to go skiing because we can obtain an item that's going to help us evolve some of our Pokemon. So we're going to go ahead and climb to the top. We're going to go for a little ski session, guys. Oh, look how nice this is. So relaxing, climbing to the top of a mountain. I got to tell you guys, I've actually never been skiing in real life. Snowboarding, skiing, nothing like that. You know, I always lived in tropical climates, so it's not like I really ever had the chance to learn or was ever around snow long enough to actually do it. But you know what? That's one of my goals. Someday, I will learn to ski. I think that will be fun. Maybe snowboarding. I don't know if I'll have the balance for it, but it'll be worth a go. Now, we're here at the top of Northcoast Peak, and we are actually going to do a little bit of a time trial. So we actually have to race down this hill, and if you make it in under 15 seconds, you actually obtain an item. I suggest you guys use a rappel as well, because I believe there are going to be, you know, a bunch of grass patches here. Let's go ahead and try to make it through here, though. I am kind of bad at this. Let's just hope that I'm headed in the right direction. Oh, mother fudger, I am so bad. This looks good. This looks good. I'm skiing pretty good so far, and with that, it looks like we have made it. your time was 24 hours and 14 seconds. So another one of those things is, you know, the internal battery sometimes will mess up and, you know, calculate things wrong. But I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys the route that you can take, which will make it easier for you guys to ski down there in under 15 seconds. Now, that is something that I'm going to be doing because if you do manage to do it, they'll give you a trade stone, and with that, you can evolve, you know, your Pokemon. So if you guys want to go ahead and do that, they'll give you a trade stone at the bottom of the hill, and you'll be good to go, and, you know, you can evolve your Pokemon. So that's something that, you know, I'll probably be taking care of off screen, just going ahead and doing that again until I can actually obtain the trade stone, because I do believe it's just the internal clock in the game that's just acting up. You know, who knows? The internal clock always messes up. But with that, guys, we are pretty much done here for today. There isn't a whole lot left for us to do here in Northcoast Town. As I said, there's a Glaceon inside one of these houses if you guys want to add it to your team. I personally don't, but, you know, Glaceon is a pretty solid Pokemon if you're looking for an ice type around this point of the game. So far, so good for us. So, you know, I'm feeling quite good. I'm going to go ahead and actually pick up these Pokeballs because I keep seeing them around here. They just have, like, random Pokeballs thrown around. So there we go. We got an Ether. That's pretty solid. I guess that's a pretty good item to have around here. But you know what? We have a lot of exploring to do next time, and I know there's going to be still quite a bit for us to do. So let me... Oh, there's another Pokeball over there, actually. I'm going to go ahead and get that one, because you never know. We could end up finding, like, a really strong TM, and you would never even know if we just left the Pokeball there. So a max revive, that's definitely worth it. But with that, guys, we are done here for today in Northcoast Town. We obtained our 5th badge. Next time, we'll continue from this point, so make sure you guys leave me some tips and some comments on what's coming up. Make sure you guys give this video a like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.